Pig farms are often built in rural areas, where there is a spacious and quiet space to ensure a stable farming environment. Every morning, when the first sunlight shines through the corrugated iron roof, farm workers start a new working day. The first job is to check the pigs, from pregnant sows, newborn piglets to fattening pigs. Each barn is cleaned. The floor is washed with disinfectant to prevent infectious diseases. After the inspection, the farmer begins to feed the pigs. Food is prepared in the warehouse, including pellets, ground corn, soybean powder, and mineral supplements. In modern farms, the automatic system will mix the rations and distribute them evenly to each feeding trough, helping to ensure the amount of food suitable for each stage of the pig's development. Squeals echo throughout the barn, mixed with the characteristic smell of warmth and food. Creating a bustling atmosphere of a farming day. Pregnant sows receive special care. Each pig has its own pen, lined with dry bedding, and its health is always monitored via camera or electronic logbook. When the due date is near, veterinary staff are on duty 24/7 to provide timely support. After the piglets are born, they are warmed by infrared lamps, injected with iron, and have their baby teeth trimmed to avoid biting each other while suckling. The piglets suckle for about 3 to 4 weeks and then are separated into the feeding area. Here, they begin to get used to small pellets and clean drinking water provided through automatic troughs. Each pig is weighed periodically to monitor its growth rate. If any pig is slow to grow or shows signs of illness, it is isolated for separate care. The pork barn is the most bustling place. Hundreds of pigs weighing from several dozen to hundreds of kilograms eat and lie together. Creating a scene that is both noisy and warm. Workers must regularly check the ventilation system, ensuring the temperature is not too hot in the summer and warm enough in the winter. Every week, this area is thoroughly disinfected to prevent diseases such as blue ear or African swine fever. In addition to taking care of the herd, data recording and management is also very important. Farm managers use software to enter information on the number of pigs, mating dates, feed consumption and average growth rate. Thanks to that, they can calculate costs and profits, adjusting farming strategies accordingly. In the afternoon, workers go around the barn, clean up manure and change drinking water. Some sows are given nutritional injections or artificial insemination according to schedule. The sound of the barn washing machine. The sound of pigs squealing, and the wind create the familiar sounds of life on the farm. In the evening, when the work is finished, the farm becomes quiet again, with only the steady breathing of the pigs in the dim light. Although the work is hard, farmers still feel proud when watching the pigs grow up day by day, healthy and disease-free. Each pig sold is the result of months of hard work. A simple but meaningful joy for farmers dedicated to animal husbandry on regular days. The farm veterinarian will come to check the general health of the pigs, Each pig is carefully observed from gait, skin color, eyes, ears to breathing rate and daily food intake. If any abnormal signs such as fever, cough, diarrhea or anorexia are detected, the doctor will immediately take a sample to determine the cause and treat promptly. Vaccination is carried out on schedule for all stages, from newborn piglets. Weaned pigs to sows and porkers. This helps prevent dangerous diseases that can spread quickly in a concentrated farming environment. Another important part of the farm's daily operations is environmental management. Pig manure is collected through a system of drains and biogas tanks. Methane gas produced from biogas is used for cooking or generating electricity for daily use, while the residue is composted as fertilizer for crops around the farm, helping to close the biological cycle. Wastewater after treatment is also filtered before being discharged into the environment, ensuring hygiene standards. In the internal processing area, some large farms also have a pork weighing, slaughtering and packaging area that meets food hygiene and safety standards. Pigs of sufficient weight are brought to this area and undergo a strict veterinary inspection process before being sold. Each batch of meat after being butchered is classified by class, packaged and stored in cold storage before being shipped for consumption. In many modern farms, technology is widely applied: temperature and humidity sensors, surveillance cameras and automatic control systems help reduce labor, increase efficiency and ensure the highest biosecurity. Even feeding is programmed by the hour and the amount of food is calculated precisely according to the weight of each group of pigs. During the rainy season, workers often have to check the roof and drainage system to avoid flooding. The barn is designed to be high, with a roof and ventilation fans to maintain dry air, limiting bacterial growth. On cold days, farmers turn on the heating system or cover the barn doors to keep the pigs warm, especially the piglets. In addition to taking care of the pigs, farmers also have to check the feed warehouse. Veterinary medicine and tools every day. Everything must always be arranged neatly, cleanly and according to standards, because just a small mistake can affect the entire herd of hundreds of pigs. At night, some night shift workers check the barn temperature, making sure the pigs do not suffocate or lack water. They carry flashlights, walk along each row of barns, listen to sounds and observe every small corner to promptly handle problems. Life on a pig farm is a series of repetitive but responsible tasks. From early morning to late night, people are always closely attached to the pigs, considering them as valuable assets and main source of livelihood. Every cry, every expression has its own meaning, and experienced farmers can tell which pigs are healthy and which are having problems just by looking at them. Over the years, pig farms have not only been places for food production but also a symbol of the perseverance, diligence and increasingly advanced techniques of modern farmers at harvest time. When the pigs reach their ideal weight of 90 to 120 kilograms, the farm begins the selling process. This work requires precision and care because each pig is the result of months of care. Workers use electronic scales to determine the weight of each pig, then mark and record it in the logbook. Specialized vehicles are thoroughly disinfected before transporting to avoid the spread of pathogens. The pig loading process is quick but gentle, ensuring that they are not frightened or injured. After selling, the empty barn will be completely cleaned. The floor, walls, feed troughs, and water pipes are all scrubbed with disinfectant solution, then left to dry naturally for a few days. After that, the manager sprays disinfectant one last time before introducing a new herd. This rotation process helps the farm maintain a continuous production cycle, both efficient and biosafety. In the sow area, mating is one of the most important steps. Healthy sows, in good condition and having had at least 1 litter, are selected for rebreeding. Pig semen is taken from high-quality boars and refrigerated in the farm's small laboratory. Artificial insemination is performed by skilled technicians, helping to increase the conception rate and ensure the quality of the offspring. When the sow shows signs of pregnancy, the staff begins to record details in a book: mating date, expected date of birth, number of piglets born in each litter, health status of mother and piglets. This data is stored for many years to serve the selection and improvement of the breed. In some large-scale farms, there is a central control room where managers monitor all activities through a system of cameras and sensors. Just sitting in front of the screen, they can know the temperature, humidity, water consumption, or even detect abnormal cries of pigs for early intervention. All are aimed at the goal of creating clean, safe pork products with clear origin. In the evening, when the main work of the day is over, workers often sit together at a small dining table in the farmhouse. They tell stories about newborn piglets, especially smart pigs, or high-yield sales. Laughter echoes in the peaceful space. Outside are the soft sounds of sleeping pigs. Although life here is hard, the stench of the barn permeates clothes and hair. Everyone feels satisfied because the work they do brings real value. Finally, when night falls, the farm is quiet again. Only a few dim lights shine from the mother pig pen. Where the piglets still lie close together to find warmth. It is a steady, simple but enduring rhythm of life, where people and animals are attached together, creating a food source to feed millions of people every day, while reflecting the spirit of hard work and pride of traditional pig farming mixed with modern technology. Today, when dawn breaks over the sky, the crowing of roosters and the sound of hungry pigs wake up the entire farm. Workers start a new working day, repeating a familiar but never boring series of tasks. Some prepare food, others check the water system, Others record data in a diary. All activities are arranged rhythmically, with a clear process so as not to miss any details. In the piglet pen, staff carefully monitor the temperature because even a little cold can cause them to get sick. The heater is turned on continuously at night, while during the day, a light ventilation fan is turned on to circulate the air. After weaning, piglets start to eat bran, and during this period, they need the most care because their digestive system is still weak. Farmers often mix probiotics and vitamins into the diet to help pigs grow healthy and increase their resistance. In the piglet pen, the atmosphere is more lively. Workers feed and observe each pig to see if any are lazy to eat or tired. If they detect any abnormalities, they immediately mark them and notify the veterinary technician for inspection. Early detection of disease is very important, because if just one pig is infected and not treated promptly, the whole herd can be infected quickly. Therefore, disease prevention is always a top priority. At the same time, the manager also checks the electrical system, ventilation fans, and water pumps to ensure everything is working properly. A few workers in charge of the biogas area also have to clean and check the gas tank to avoid leaks. In addition, they also take advantage of the treated manure compost fertilizer, providing it to the vegetable gardens and fruit trees around the farm, creating a closed ecosystem that is both economical and environmentally friendly. On weekends, managers often hold short meetings to summarize the work, record the productivity of each barn, and draw lessons. Together, they discuss ways to improve the process, reduce loss, and improve the quality of pork. Sometimes they even invite experts from the Livestock Institute to train and guide new techniques on nutrition, reproduction or waste treatment. Today's farms no longer rely solely on human power, but also strongly apply automation technology, temperature sensor systems, air conditioning fans. Mist sprayers and automatic feeders help reduce manual labor time, while increasing productivity. Farmers only need to monitor via phone screen to know the temperature of the barn, the amount of water or the food consumption of each area. However, the job still requires people to be directly attached to the pigs. Only when observing, touching and listening with their own eyes can farmers understand each small change and make timely adjustments. Calloused hands, clothes stained with the smell of bran and sweat are proof of constant diligence. And when night falls again, the pigs lie quietly sleeping in the warmth. Farmers look at them with pride. They know that after many months of hard work, these pigs will bring an abundant source of food, contributing to feeding the community. The farm is not only a place of production, but also a home for people who are persistent, love their job and are attached to the land. to the animals, to every breath of modern agricultural life when the seasons change. The work on the pig farm also has appropriate adjustments. In the summer, high temperatures make pigs susceptible to stress, eat less and grow slowly, so farmers have to turn on all ventilation fans, spray cooling mist continuously, and some farms even install air conditioning systems to ensure a stable environment. Drinking water is supplemented with electrolytes and vitamin C to help pigs cool down and increase resistance. On the contrary, in the winter, the temperature drops sharply, making keeping warm extremely important. Each barn is covered with canvas, and infrared heating is turned on all day and night. Workers always have to take turns checking the power source to avoid sudden power outages that cause pigs to get cold and sick en masse. On long rainy days, they have to clean regularly, ensuring the barn floor is always dry to avoid slipping and infection. On special occasions such as Tet or big holidays, farms often increase production to meet market demand. The trucks carrying pigs leaving the farm are busier. Workers work until late at night to weigh, record and clean the pens in time for the new batch. Some people have to be away from home for months, eating and sleeping right in the camp. But no one complains, because they know that is the time that determines the profit of the whole year. Amidst all that hardship, there are still memorable, gentle moments. In the late afternoon, after feeding the pigs, people often sit on the doorstep, watching the sunset fall over the pens. The smell of mixed bran, the smell of dry straw, and the sound of pigs squealing while eating makes everyone feel familiar. There are especially smart pigs. As soon as they hear the sound of the food bucket, they run to ask for food, making the workers laugh. It is these little things that help them love their job. Love this simple but close-knit life. In the executive office, the manager calculates costs and profits each month. The data table clearly displays the amount of food consumed, average weight gain, death rate, veterinary medicine costs, and the selling price of fresh meat. All are carefully analyzed to adjust the farming plan. They always find ways to reduce costs while still maintaining delicious, safe meat quality, meeting export standards. Some farms are associated with large enterprises, guided by VietGAP or European standard processes, thereby improving products and brands, not only stopping at raising pigs. Many places also take advantage of waste to develop a circular agricultural model. Biogas is used to generate electricity. Waste residue is used as organic fertilizer. And treated wastewater is used to irrigate crops. Around the farm are cool green gardens, flowers and grass growing along the paths, creating a clean, beautiful space.